Hello everyone and welcome back to Fire Emblem 6, The Binding Blade. I'm NBZ, your host for this occasion, and we are here at Chapter 12X, The Thunder Axe. So let's crack it down, what do you say? Following Elfin's guidance, Roy heads for a cave near Jutz to obtain a legendary weapon. But Roy and company aren't the only ones who know of the cave. Yet another battle awaits them. Gold and dark, chest and gold, darkness falls. Here's the map, and here we are. Welcome everyone to another episode. I know it's been a while. I've been down in London, things have been happening. I've been playing Fire Emblem Fates Conquest. I'm just more happy about Fire Emblem than I've been in a while. Tell you what. Conquest, what a game. What a fucking better game than Birthright. And we may talk a little bit about that. But I want to talk about this chapter because it's an interesting one. This is one I actually hadn't done before because I missed out on the requirement of beating the previous chapter in 20 turns when I last played through this game. And that was a thing which I needed to figure out. So it's interesting. We'll get into it. I think first of all I need to sort out my items, and I don't know why I'm showing you that, so I'm going to figure out who I'm bringing, do all that shit, and I'll see you in a second. Okay, so the units I've decided to bring are these 8 people. As you can tell, not many units for this map, unfortunately, so we have to be economical as possible. So I'm bringing my main hitters. We've got Alan and Deke, who are obviously OP, Clarine we need for the healing and the nonsense, Rutger is always useful, and Shanna is very close to leveling up, and I've given her the Elysian Whip in case that happens on this map, which unfortunately I can't just do that from the menu. Not that I want to anyway, because she's level 18. But the standouts here, we're bringing Astor. As you saw in the map preview, there are a bunch of chests, so we need to be opening those. And I'm going to bring Ray along because we got him last time, and the way Luff is going, I just don't see him being a party member anytime in the rest of this playthrough, because he has just been a utter failure. Ray, however, a dark mage here who can be potentially very useful. So I'm going to try him out. Give him some chops. He's only level 12, but this map is actually not that difficult and actually works out for training weaker units, despite the fact that the next map is going to have an arena anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But I like to throw some new people out there, throw some newbies, get some blood on the sand, as they say, and roll with it. So let's fight. This is the end of the cave. Treasure, where are you? Answer me.
Boss, are you sure about this? The men from Bern just told us to block the entrance. They can't just now, they'll surely have us back in chains.
You fool. We'll do as we're told in time. They'll never know that we took the treasure. If we block the entrance without taking the treasure, it's all the same anyway. You really want that poor treasure trapped in here for all eternity?
Well, when you put it that way, I guess you're alright.
Boss, there's an army stationed outside the cave. What? They want to take our treasure, do they? Have the boys near the entrance take them out and grab all the treasure chests. We rightfully stole them first.
A legendary weapon lies in this cave. It's so dark in here. According to the scholar in Jutz I spoke to, the legendary weapon in this cave is most likely the Thunder Axe, Armad's.
Armad's? An axe this time?
Armad's was wielded by Durban the Berserker, who was said to be a colossus of a man. A single blow from his axe surely made short work of any opponent.
Elfin, you seem to know a lot about the 8 legends and their weapons.
I am a bard. It is my job to know these myths and legends.
I'd like to hear some of them when we have the time.
Of course. Lord Roy, it seems we are not alone in this cave.
We aren't.
And there are also noxious fumes coming from the cave walls. We must tread lightly.
Alright, so this is an interesting map. First of all, we've got a bit of fog of war going on, so obviously that's an issue that we need to be dealing with, making sure that we don't get ambushed by people. Secondly, if we take a look, there are some openings. You see this one here, and this one here, and what Elfin was telling us is that noxious fumes come out. And he was not wrong, because if you pass by any of those and so happen to be unlucky on a certain turn, poison will spray from the walls and poison you. And you will need an antitoxin to revive you, or a restore wand, which I believe Clarine has one. So that's helpful if we need to use that. But hopefully we won't, as long as we're smart about it. And I like to be smart about it most of the time. So that is the game plan. Here's the thing. There are a lot of chests that are going to be potentially stolen. The chests that get stolen aren't actually ones that I'm really worried about. The ones that I care about, which have the most important items, are places where they usually don't take them. So if we lose out on a couple of chests, that's fine. If we manage to kill the thief who runs away with them, all the better. But I'm not going to get hung up on that, because they're really not items that I really care about. But what we want to start doing here is I want to throw out... actually, I want to throw Ray out and see how he does. Let's see if the Nosferatu does anything. Flux is definitely what we want to go with here. Get him some experience if possible. Look at his robes. That green and purple is super cool. I really like his sprite design. Definitely stands out. It's not something you see that often. I think like dark mages you see on the opposing end are always so kind of like they're red and black, right? So this just stands out as this kind of weird color that Ray is. And I like it a lot. I think he looks very cool. So that's nice. So yes, I definitely want to get that chest. Problem is making sure I am able to kill all these people first. So what I want to do to make sure that this guy isn't a problem is I'm going to javelin him through the skull. Make sure it hits. Got 63% chance. Managed to do it first time. Thanks, Alan. And get a nice little level up for him. Not that he needs it. He's already rolling deep. I would say that if you don't like arena grind and you're not necessarily going for that craziness in this game, this is a good map to bring weaker units to, because to be honest, like a lot of these units can't stand up to our current party. We're very much overpowering them. Just fun. It means you can just roll on through and not have to worry about it. But yeah, it's definitely if you have like, I don't know, Fur or someone you haven't been using, some really sword users have a good time here, because there are a lot of units who don't worry about it. So we're going to unlock the chest and we get an antitoxin, which will be helpful as long as we get poisoned, but that is obviously only if we do get poisoned, and we'll have to see if that occasion occurs. So I think the interesting thing about this map is it really gives me a Conquest vibe. I think the one thing that I love about Fire Emblem Fates Conquest is the map variety and the amount of interesting things they throw into the maps. It's really cool. As you can see here, these are the toxic flames shooting out from the walls. And before today, when I kind of tried this map for the first time, I just didn't know that that was a thing that this game had. Which I was like, wow, like you see the kind of seeds being sown for like map gimmicks and different things to do. Even in here, even in Fire Emblem 6. And I know there are other games that do a lot of that stuff, Path of Radiance being chief among them. So one of my things that impressed me the most about Path of Radiance was how well done all of the map-like objectives were, and how interesting and varied they were and that stuff. Oh, the Horse Slayer seems like a good idea here. I'm going to do that, hopefully get Shana. Oh, or she can crit, that's also helpful. Thanks, Shana. Going ham. Not quite enough experience, you can see. Not really getting much for killing these guys. But it's fine. We'll be okay. Make sure these guys can't quite get us yet. I want to draw them in. And hopefully get Ray to kill one of them. I want to give him some experience, you know? It's not like it matters hugely, because in the end, I have an arena that I can grind with, but, you know, it's just nice. So, elixirs getting stolen. Again, these are not major things. The antitoxins, the elixirs, they're very much like, hey, if you really want elixirs and antitoxins, you can go after those thieves, but they're going to run, like, all the way down here to the bottom and try and get away, which is a little pain in the ass, and sucks. So, if you want to, you can, but I'm not want to, really. Okay. Nice little chip away with Astor. Unfortunately, he gets hit. I can heal that up with Clarine very nicely. But really, that was the softener. That was to soften him up for Ray to come in. Now, I'm still 64% with both. Hopefully, we hit this. If not, I'm just going to have to use someone else. Come on, Ray. Pull it out the bag, my son. Slice him down. Very nice. Delicious. I like how this man is doing. He looks cool. He's doing cool things. I'm a fan of him. Now, that's a little bit of a problem. Astor and Ray a little bit, yeah, a little bit in harm's way. Actually, you know what? Yeah, probably a good idea to get Shana to just come over here and... Should I horse slay? I think the Iron Lance probably bodes better. Let's just check this man's weapon. Poison Axe and Hand Axe. That's... could be a little dangerous. I just want to make sure there's no other archers around. I don't think there are. I think it was safe to throw her into the mix there. I'm going to, yes, go with the Iron Lance and get rid of this person. Stupid little archer boy. Little bandit. There we go. And she's up to level 19. So, very good. Primed and ready for that evolution. Okay. Not quite. Clarine, though. Clarine, though, could be helpful. Although she doesn't have much... No, she does have. She has a good amount of fire left. That's fine. Okay. Let's spit some fire, then. Just the only thing that would bother me is if someone got hit by the poison axe, then I have to waste a restore. I could use that antitoxin, but I'd rather just get that man out of the way and not have him bother me. You know, not have him trouble me. She's up to level 6 Valkyrie. I tell you what, you really do find that your healers level up the fastest. In every Fire Emblem game, I always find that is just because they're used so frequently for so many different things. Like, and when they're Valkyries or horseback units or whatever, they become so much more potent. It's just it's a cool thing that I'm a fan of. And that's what's happening with Elise right now. Elise is my main healing unit in Conquest. She's great. I think the really interesting thing about Fates is they really get you to use very powerful units and make it feel like they're worth it. Like, Ryoma and Xander are just... They're not your typical Jagan, like, archetype at all, because they actually fucking are useful and are good and continue to be good throughout the entire game and are amazing. So, it just works out that you use them, and you should be using them because they have the Royal Crown, which means that they can activate Dragon Veins. And as we all know, Dragon Veins can be crucial for many maps in Conquest. Like the one where you're going up the stairs and you have to freeze enemies in place, you need to use the Dragon Veins there. You have to. Like, it is so crucial that you use Dragon Veins. Because if you don't, you're just going to be shit out of luck. Really. Javelin 13 times 2? Nah. I'm going to stick there. Yeah, you have to use those Dragon Veins. It's a necessity. Man, Flux isn't going to do it. That sucks. No. Alright. I'm going to throw Ray in there and get him to just use Flux, but we should be able to dodge this. It's 39%. Yeah. Probably a little wary, actually. Okay. Good stuff. So yeah, as I was saying, it's all about strategic planning and thought, and man, I just love it. I just think Conquest is... So first of all, it gives me familiar characters in terms of classes, so I know all that shit. I'm more used to how the mechanics work now, so it's not pissing me off as much as it was when I was playing Birthright. And just overall, things are just... It's just such a smarter game. It's so much more well designed. It's just... Oh shit, I could use a torch here. Why did I... No, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to, like, do it over a certain part of the map. It's fine, that didn't really do anything. A waste of a torch, I guess. And an elixir was pilfered. Oh well, what are you gonna do? That's a shame, but not that it really matters. Okay, take Astor up there. I think I'd like Ray to be able to attack, but not really worth it here. I think Shanna's probably my best bet. Javelin. Hopefully there's no fucking archer hiding behind here. No, I'm gonna just go here and find out. Make sure. Okay, no one seems to be in the way. That's good. Iron Lance is not doing it. The Horse Slayer's not doing it. Slim Lance. Ooh, Slim Lance will do it. It's because it's light enough to double this person. Oof. And I'm more comfortable with forging weapons now as well. So everything is forged. All my weapons are forged in Conquest. Like, it doesn't make sense to not forge them. Like, you should be doing that constantly. Because, like, all the drawbacks of the silver and steel weapons, they just don't make sense. Like, why would you do that when you can get something which is just as powerful? And obviously, money is a resource that you have to manage. And that takes some thought. Of course it does. I have been trying to manage my money as well as I can. And it's hard. But, like, you have enough, and if you do all the alternate objectives in Conquest, like visiting all the houses which have 10,000 gold in them, oh, there's the crit I love and know, and all that stuff, you usually have a surplus of cash that you can go into the smithy and forge stuff with. So I've been doing that a lot, and I have been happy with it, pretty much. I like naming my weapons as well. Also, oh my god, Odin. Odin just became, like, the most OP of my units. He's fucking so good. Because what happens, right, is he has the ability, which is if you have a custom weapon with 12 characters or more in the name, it's so stupid. Basically, you have to think of a name for a weapon that is 12 characters or more, and he'll get a plus 10% boost to his crit rate. So that essentially means that if you're not using custom weapons with him, you're stupid. And then I went to the store and I found Mjolnir, right? And Mjolnir is a weapon that has a fucking insane crit rate. And so what I did is I bought 2 Mjolnirs, forged them together into a super Mjolnir, and ended up just destroying faces. He has a crit rate of like 60. It's fucking absurd. He fells bosses in like single motions. It's unfair on everyone. It's really just, he just outclasses the universe, and I love it. I think it's made things so much better. But the thing, yeah, the real thing is, like, I think Conquest maybe on a harder difficulty would be frustrating. But Conquest on normal is so well balanced. It's smart and challenging, but never impossible. Like, you never feel like what you're being asked is an impossible task, which is crucial, very important. And it means that it just works, you know. It's smart. It works. I love it. Oh, 14 times 2. There we go. The Iron Lance is what I needed here. But fuck, he better not Nosferatu his health back. Dodge. There we go. Okay. Lovely work from Shana there, displaying why she is part of the team. Okay, Ray. He's not been able to get too many hits. That's fine. Okay. Really need Astor to hurry his hell up, because he needs to be lighting up the cave a bit more. You know what? I'm just going to wait back here a little, because a couple things I need to do. Oh, shit, not quite. Silver Sword will do it. Silver Sword will do it. Delicious. So I think I'll get the spoils of this bandit, will I? Unless they all disappear. They all disappear. So he stole all those. I guess I need to take another thief to steal them back again. Not that I'd want to, because that's just a pain in the arse, and who really cares about doing that? But anyway, this area is just filled with a bunch of axe users. Rutger and Deke, obviously both stupidly overpowered and can't be touched, like these 0% hit chances. It really feels so trivial. Feels, especially coming off Conquest, I'm like, man, everything in this game feels so much easier. It's partially because, you know, I just arena grinded my way to hell, but even, I don't think, like, grinding in Conquest really makes it that much easier. I don't know. It's not that you can grind anyway, because you only have paralogs, and if you have the experience DLC. Now, so I've decided, well, basically, my stance going forward with Conquest was I'm just going to play it as a GBA Fire Emblem game. I'm not worrying about any of this relationship stuff. I'm not doing any of that nonsense. Because it doesn't feel like that's the way the game is meant to be played. It's just, it feels like it's an old school Fire Emblem for old school Fire Emblem fans. And in Revelation, I'm going to see all those paralogs anyway, so I'd rather have like fresh paralogs in Revelation instead of just playing the same ones again, you know what I mean? So that's my stance, is I'm playing it through standard, and I've used the experience grinding map for Mozu, because I wanted to use Mozu, and everyone says she's a good archer, and people were right, she's a fucking fantastic archer. So that's what I've done with it, really. I haven't used it to grind at all, because I think grinding in Conquest kind of takes away some of the joy of it. It really is about the maps being well balanced enough to accommodate all of the enemy units you're going up against, and giving you the opportunity to fight them and be intimidated, but also think up strategy. Like, there's so much more strategic thought going into my playthrough of Conquest than there has been in many other Fire Emblem games I've done. And I'm coming to realize that a lot of what Fire Emblem has been on my part is just overpowered units and crushing souls, and Conquest doesn't really let you do that. You have some very good units, of course. Corrin is amazing, and Xander is great, and I think Effie is fucking incredible. Like, I'm so glad that I have a general slash, you know, a knight who just rips it to pieces. Because that's one of the things I had a problem with in Birthright. There was no real, like, choke point characters. You couldn't set a defensive unit down and, like, do well. I mean, Corrin has the dragon form, but my resistance was bad, so taking hits from anything had to be physical, really. Whereas this Corrin, like, having the Dragonstone has been a crutch that I've leaned on a lot, because it helps to just barrier people off, if you know what I mean. Like, just make sure that they don't become a problem. Management, really, just management. Management of units and all that stuff. Alright, I'm going to get Shanna over here. Reason being is I want to pick up Astor and get him shipped across quickly. And there are not many more units to be attacked. Jeez, I was close there. Freaking hell, Rutger. You're just standing in the middle of a dangerous situation. That wouldn't have been fun, would it? Of course not. So let's unlock this and see what we get. A lockpick. That's very useful for later on. I'm going to throw the throw the lockpick back. Not sure. It's a bit overkill to have 3 lockpicks at once. So we'll do that. And I'm going to wait there, actually, in case that stupid poison gas goes off. Might as well be safer rather than sorry, as I like to say. And there we go. Look at that. Off it fires. Off it does its thing. Okay. Boy. Drop you there. And get you to do a quick... Oh, I've only got physics. Man, I don't want to use physics. Hopefully he'll be alright. He's 15. Does he have a... He's an antitoxin. Doesn't have any vulneraries. Shit, Roy is, like, dead. When did that happen? Oh, yeah, it did before. I just didn't think about it. Alright, I guess these physics are getting used. This is not what I want to use. I want to use men's. She ran out of men's. All her mend wand is being used. Really nice if we can get another mend one. That'd be cool. But doesn't seem like it's happening right now. Anyway, the items that we really want to go after are the one up top and the one down bottom below the screen there. I really should have kept... Wait, do I have the chest key still with him? Why does someone not just trade for that? That's fucking stupid. Why don't I just do that? Trade. Take the chest key. Oh, I guess take my iron lance. Oh, fuck. Whatever. I'm not like I'm gonna use Shanna that much. Okay. I'll do the iron lance with the chest key, and then we'll fucking pick back up later. What do we get? White gem. There we go. So valuable, of course. The white gem. We want to be using one of those to sell for some cash money, because we're all about cash money. All about cash money. All right, Alan. Hurry up your arse. Hurry up your arse. You slugger. You wee slugger, you. What you're doing? What you're doing? Alright. Beautiful. Okay. And turn. La 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 la. Oh, fuck. Rugger, what are you doing down there, you knobhead? Ah, that was stupid. You know what? I'm going to get my restore wand on the go. Might as well. Give Clarine a bit more experience. Plus, it's nice to see the animation of the light. The light shining down on his head, making him unpoisoned. And the something, the moon. What's that? That's a musical. Na 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 na. Is that? Oh fuck! What is that? The light. The something. The thing. Red gem. So that's what we wanted. Hell of a red gem. Okay. Now I want to see if I can get Shanna to kill one of these guys. Now this guy's a Devil's Axe, which is annoying. Killing Edge is also annoying. If we go in Horse Slayer, that's bad. Slim Lance is great. He has a 18% crit chance with 7. So 7 times 3 is, in fact, 21. So even if he crits, we'll be fine. I'm going to roll it. I'm going to roll the dice. So, usually I don't get critted, which is good. And he doesn't even hit, so perfect. Absolutely beautiful. Shanna is on top form. Lovely, lovely, delicious. Now, do I want to chance the Devil Axe, man? That's the question. I think I will. I think I will. For the sole reason that I want Shanna to get the experience. And I think she deserves it. And look at that. He's not even moving. He's not even moving to me, so I can just move to him. Guess these guys are just locked in place. They're all about protecting their throne. As they well should be. Yeah, the Horse Slayer. Horse Slayer will do it here. And a crit will also do it. That's, yeah, that will do it. Not quite enough, though. We need to get a hit or two in on the boss. Who's going to be a bit of a challenge, I think. But he shouldn't be too bad. I think Clarine can get in there with a bit of magic to soften him. And then we have Rutger if we need to slide in and end the job. Finish things off. We should be good. Should be good. What does she do? Horse Slayer 9, Slim Lance 2, Javelin. All these hit percentages are just terrible, though. 11 times 2, okay. What does Ray do? Nosferatu 27, Flux 27, all bad. All bad. Deke 67, 52, and 62. Man, I'm going to have to use Rutger, I swear to God. Killing Edge 77, Armor Slayer 82. Armor Slayer may be the way to go for it. We've still got a high crit chance. Not as high crit chances here. Probably we'll go with this crit chance, to be honest. Got a 15% chance to hit me, 21. That'll probably kill me, but that's not going to happen. I'm not going to let that happen. Because we're going to go fire, fire in the hole. Da! Rah! Get Clarine to roll it. Beautiful couple of sparks flying out of her hands. And then Rutger killing Edge. And he has 23 hit chance, but I should crit him. Man, if this fucks up now, I'm going to be so mad. Usually doesn't, though. As I've said, Conquest I've actually been critted a decent number of times. Usually my crit rate is fine. So, there we go. Nothing to worry about. Why would you worry about it? Rutger has a 71 crit. Like, fucking, why am I scared? I shouldn't be. But, anyway. That guy's a dick. We killed him. Up to Swordmaster 6. Golden. Golden. Beautiful. So, without further ado, let us astride the throne and not get poisoned anymore. And take things from here. Where is the legendary weapon? I heard wind blowing from behind the throne. What? I can't hear it. A niche between the floor and the wall. Oh, it opened. So this is the legendary weapon. This axe is enormous. Ah, Mads. The very axe wielded by Durban the Berserker. Certainly appears fit for a warrior of his stature. Report. I have a message from Etruria. A revolution has broken out in Aqualia, captain of Etruria. What? The ones leading the revolution are High Chancellor Rort and Lord Arcado. They have captured King Mordred. They also say the plan to divide dominion of the continent between Bern and Etruria. 2 strongest nations in a league joining forces? Is General Cecilia all right? And what of Princess Guinevere? Don't have any current information, but the 3 Etrurian generals have parted ways and are working separately. Mage General Cecilia has fled Aquila for the Mizar Peninsula in the southwest. And the other generals? They're with the revolutionaries against their will because the king was taken hostage. Lord Roy! We need to contact General Cecilia. Princess Guinevere, please be safe. And we get Armads. Armads! Fuck yeah! The Thunder Axe! Loving it. Alright, 1 holy legendary weapon received. Things are looking good. Back in business. And next time will be chapter 13. Where we're going to do some arena grinding, I guess, and also take on a map, which I think is alright. Shouldn't be too bad. So, things will happen. It'll be fun. You will enjoy it. And I'll see you guys next time. So thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking with me. I know it's been a little while in between, bit of a break, but see if we can get rolling again. Maybe I'll upload some other videos and stuff. So look forward to that, and thank you, and I love you, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye, everyone.